Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode we've mostly won our second war down here in Iberia against Castile. We're just waiting for probably one more siege there. And also the war we were called into up in Lithuania on behalf of our father-in-law. We are bringing our troops home from there since it's pretty much won. And our next target for conquest is probably going to be down here in North Africa. There's actually a revolt going on against the Naficides here, which could be something that we can take take advantage of, rather. We'll let her rot. Unfortunately, because these are not characters of our religion, we're never going to be able to invite a claimant to the kingdom title and take over a whole bunch of land in one war like we can in Iberia. So it'll have to be a piecemeal, duchy by duchy type conquest over there. But that's okay. We did win a siege there, we got up to 100. We can enforce our demands, gain another large chunk of Iberia. And I guess we'll just disband these troops. He's made Castile his primary title, okay. Well, unfortunately we're going to have to annoy him now by revoking the county that we granted him in our domain. But he'll get over it. Let's see, we have our other troops loaded onto boats there. We can transport them back to here and not have to go all the way around. Last year you ordered the execution of a man who supposedly committed a number of heinous crimes. New developments reveal that he was in fact innocent. Though the real criminal has been caught, the commoners are enraged, as this man was well known throughout the land for his good deeds. I don't think I did do that. But either way, we're going to get 10% national revolt risk, which is potentially a problem. Already a peasant revolt, okay. Over here. There is an army belonging to some of our vassals here, so maybe they'll take care of these peasants at some point. And the war for the Grand Duchy of Lithuania was won, or has ended, in victory. So our father-in-law is now the Grand Duke of Lithuania. Good for him. Let's see, is that the whole de jure kingdom, or is it bigger? Well, we know he's allied with Prussia, so maybe he won't attack them, but he could potentially take some land from Livonia, maybe. He has Polotsk on his side, and he has us on his side, of course. I would help him out in another war. Okay, well, let's take care of the peasant revolt over here. Might need a few more than this. $12,000, probably enough. Don't want to attack them in the mountains, though. Okay, now our vassal has a Castilian civil war against him. So that's more troops down here. This is in Jerusalem's land, so he should be powerful enough to take care of that army at least. And we have a brother who needs to be educated. I don't really care about the Aragonese revolt. Or any other revolt leaders, I guess. Antioch's already happy. Sure, this Duke. You'll do fine. Alright, so one of our vassals is apparently doing something about this army, and they've actually gotten a good defensive position there, so maybe we'll try to get troops in here quickly. Not sure we're going to get there in time. We've had more troops arrive, okay. Maybe it's actually going to be better then for us to not take part in this battle, since we won't get any war score for it. It looks like he's actually just going to have his army destroyed. Or mostly destroyed. Well, we didn't get any war score for that, so it doesn't actually help us, really. Now they have troops over here. I think it's going to be faster for us to just disband over here and then re-raise more troops in this area. Oh, it looks like we have another army of our vassal taking care of this one. Which I'm not really complaining about, but if we never get any war score against them ourselves, we're not going to be able to end this. Unless all of their troops get wiped out. We are getting ticking war score for them not occupying any of their goals, though, so I guess that's fine. You are giving me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning this duke's sexual preferences. That is not something that I am concerned about. Alright, maybe we can actually get into a battle here after all. Maybe we have leaders in charge. Nope, the vassal got there first, so we're not going to get any credit for this one either. No, we are getting better at personal combat though. This is part of the revolt, okay, so we'll see if we can get up here and fight this one. There's another one over here. Okay, well, I do want to get some wars declared down here at some point so that we can take advantage of this revolt. What kind of war score are you at? 32%, okay. Ifriqiya, who are you fighting? It looks like he's fighting our vassal. And our vassal is winning, so we're not going to have to take care of that, probably. It's going to be taken care of for us, which is good. We can't declare war on you because we have troops raised. Yes. Okay, I think we'll just disband and then get some wars declared, and then we can, if necessary, re-raise troops elsewhere to deal with that. Actually, no, I also needed to take care of revoking this county from our new vassal king. So let's plot to do that. So we can still do that even if we have troops raised, so that's not actually a problem or an impediment to our declaring other wars right now. So do I still have troops raised? Oh yes, over here. Okay. So, what land to take is the question. And that will be over here. Because we have a choice of 4 duchies. I guess we'll just take this one. So we could potentially also declare on you, maybe? Nope, apparently not. No valid CB. Can we even declare on him? We can do the Imperial Reconquest of Marrakesh, but we won't get the land that is part of the revolt, so maybe that's not even worth doing right now. Yeah, okay, I think we'll just take this single duchy down here for now. I don't think we're going to need a huge number of troops to do this either. Shall we bring over the troops from Aragon as well? Don't disband. Get in your boats, please. Though actually having a greater number of troops would help us to finish it more quickly. Genoa doesn't have enough boats. For my retinue. One day, passing by a monastery, you come upon a monk sitting and painting in a field. You observe his work and marvel at the composition, the colours and the fine brush strokes that bring the simple canvas to life. This monk is truly an artistic prodigy. So we can buy the painting for prestige, which doesn't benefit us at all in terms of our vassal opinion. We can say, very nice, now let's eat. Let us eat. A Jewish exile fleeing persecution elsewhere in Europe has showed up at your court. His time spent abroad has gifted him with many connections, and by all accounts he is an able diplomat. He would make a fine chancellor. Sure. This is a meritocracy. We're only going to appoint him chancellor if he is actually the best choice. Okay. So are people dealing with these revolt troops? Is that what you're doing, Thessalonica? Probably not. And there were more over here. Jerusalem is apparently not dealing with them. Okay. Well, I guess we'll do it ourselves. That's actually going to be enough right there. And over here... Oh yes, that's Italy's army, so that will do just fine. Kinswoman is of legal age, okay. It's an army belonging to his vassal, so it won't give us war score, but we do want to siege that land, so we're going to have to fight them. Temujin here, surely not the Temujin, wants to marry a kinswoman, we'll accept. Alright, so we could get more war score quickly if we were to find the army of the revolt and fight it, but I imagine it's over here somewhere. I don't really want to go all the way over there to these low supply provinces. I think we'll just stay here and siege our target duchy. Oh, and our Uncle Maximus has died a natural death, which means that he's going to stop pestering me for a fief of his own to govern, which is good news. Okay, so here we should be able to win a battle against them, even though they're in the hills. And here... Oh, they're in the mountains, actually. Maybe we want a few more troops than this. I mean, we should win with 6,000 against 2,000, but... I guess there's a small chance we could lose that, so let's be safe. Oh, now we have a new uncle pestering us for land. Well, we'll turn him down too. Oh, and it looks like somebody is taking care of this. Stealing my war score again. I guess we'll hang around and see if we can maybe get a quick battle against the remnants of this army as they retreat. But it's not going to be worth a lot of war score. Actually, it was worth 16, so more than I was expecting. We have engaged this other army up here, so if we destroy this, that should be all of their armies gone and will allow us to end the war. We're actually at 97% anyway, so either way, we'll be able to end it. And did we ever get enough support for our plots? Apparently not. We need... Oh, not to not be a defender in a war, I see. Well, that could take a while, since I think he has 3 or 4 revolts against him right now. Recently I've taken my ward with me when I travelled around the country, visiting different villages, castles and cities. I constantly explain to my ward how people trade, what sort of crops we grow on the land and so on, so he'll gain stewardship. Which is good. How many revolts does he have? This is mine, and this is my offensive war, so he has 3. He is losing this one a little bit, losing this one a lot. Okay, so we may have a title changing hands there, which I guess is okay. Alright, so we are at 100% against the revolt. We'll enforce demands and execute this revolting character. And I think we definitely need to pick up the pace in our war against this revolt, since it's likely to be over before we can finish it at this point, or at this rate. So let's get some more troops over. And siege more land. Now we have you raised already, I guess. Only 600? Oh, is that Genoa? I'll disband you and raise you instead. Oh, I guess we already have those boats raised, don't we? Why don't you go back up there and pick up these troops? Oh, and never mind, our reconquest has ended inconclusively because the revolt is over. Oh, and we have another peasant revolt immediately. How long is left in our increased revolt risk? September 1284, so somewhat over another year. Well, let's see, where is this? Over here. Since I have this army raised already, with some convenient boats, we may as well transport them over to deal with this. And hopefully get it done quickly. So I guess we're just going to have to let our new vassal king keep his county here until these revolts run their course and we can actually revoke it. More support over here. Okay, well, my retinue is in place already, so let's just send them. We have leaders in charge. Ravenna here has been revoking a lot of stuff lately. Not sure what his deal is. But my wife is pregnant again. We still don't like her. But we do love her. It's one of those kind of relationships. We got here just in time to not actually get any war score for the battle. So we'll just stand by and let this run its course. Looks like our vassal is actually going to lose, so we will be able to... Oh, never mind. I think he's going to win. And we have a Catholic uprising as well, so... I think we might want to hold off on declaring too many wars of our own while we have multiple revolts going on simultaneously. Right up in the mountains as well. Okay, can we intercept this army here, perhaps? Our vassal is going to get there on the 2nd. We are going to be late. Okay, well the good news at least is that should wipe out this army. Meanwhile, I guess we'll just leave and send our troops over towards this new revolt. Didn't quite wipe them out. But I assume they're going to be wiped out in the next battle. And they were. Okay. Still at not 100%. They must have more troops somewhere. Oh, that's them as well. Okay. Well, we should be able to take care of that. My prisoner's complaining. We'll let her rot. Okay. We are out of time for this episode, so we'll leave it here and hopefully finish putting down these revolts in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.